Hey guys, it's time for another video without the full tripod setup. I'm gonna keep this quick because after doing so many videos like this, I can't really stand being able to hold up a camera anymore. No, I'm kidding. But I am just gonna keep this quick because there's not really that much for me to really talk about. So, couple year, not really a couple, like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, Sony released an extended cut of Spider Man 2 prior to the release of Spider Man 3 called Spider Man 2.1. It featured a couple of alternate scenes, extended scenes, and deleted scenes. And, yeah. A lot of people like Spider Man 2.1 more than the regular version of Spider Man 2, including myself. So, when Spider Man 3 came out, and it was announced that there was quite a bit of stuff that ended up being cut from the movie, stuff that got filmed but just got cut. So, a lot of people speculated that they might do a similar thing to with Spider Man 2 and release a Spider Man 3.1 before Spider Man 4 came out. Then Spider Man 4 didn't come out. And then the Amazing Spider Man the Amazing Spider Man came out. No Spider Man 3.1. Amazing Spider Man 2 came out. No Spider Man 3.1. And now, 10 years later, Spider Man Homecoming is coming out. And we finally got the closest thing I think we'll ever get to an actual Spider Man 3.1. It's called Spider Man 3 Editor's Cut, and I had no idea this was even a thing that was happening. I was just going through Wikipedia, and you know how when you go through Wikipedia, you end up way away from where you start out. Like you could start out with like Aziz Ansari and end up with German occupied France over the course of like 2 hours. But so I ended up on the Spider Man 3 page and I was looking at stuff researching Spider Man 4 because I got really curious to if they ever actually released a script, or a script treatment at least for the movie. So, or if it was just concept. So I went to the Wikipedia page to see if I could find anything out, and then I was scrolling through, and I saw the fan theory that Life is a Venom prequel. I will probably touch on that in a later video because that is actually an interesting theory. I haven't seen Life yet, so I would like to actually check out that theory and see if it holds any weight. But yeah, and then I was just right underneath that, right before I clicked away, I saw Spider-Man 3 Editor's Cut 2017 and then I clicked off, not even realizing what I just saw, and I was like, "Wait a minute, what?" So, I clicked back on to it and I went back to where I was at. Turns out, a month ago, Sony released this editor's cut of Spider Man 3 online on Amazon, and then a couple hours later just took it down. I don't know if it was exactly a couple hours later, but a very short time span afterwards, they took it down. And so, how was this not a huge thing? Like, this still isn't a huge thing yet. And then now they're releasing these new Blu-ray collectible sets of the Spider-Man series. They got the Sam Raimi trilogy and the Amazing Spider-Man ones. And in this collector's edition 3-pack trilogy thing of Spider-Man, the original ones, they have the bonus disc, the Blu-ray bonus disc for Spider-Man 3 has the editor's cut on it. So, needless to say, something I didn't even know existed makes me want to spend $30 and buy something else that I didn't even know existed. All because of something that I have been hoping for like almost 10 years. But it's just so awesome because I thought we were never going to get a Spider-Man 3.1. There was a petition out a while ago to get it made, and I've signed it. I've had a couple friends sign it, and so I was actually patiently waiting to see if that ended up going anywhere, and it turns out, actually I haven't checked how many signatures that thing has yet, but yeah, I'm excited. I haven't seen it yet. I'm definitely going to try and see it as soon as possible. I've seen a couple of the deleted scenes that were put in, or alternate scenes, and I'm digging the way it looks. Like, and this is coming from a person who's actually a fan of Spider-Man 3, and I don't know if this editor's cut is necessarily going to be better, but it's like 2 minutes shorter, which is kind of interesting to me because with most I keep wanting to call it like a director's cut, but with most just alternate cuts of movies, a lot of times they're longer because they're throwing in extended scenes, deleted scenes, or alternate scenes. So this is definitely an interesting one because it's a couple of deleted and alternate or extended scenes, but they're just somewhere 2 minutes of the movie got shaved off as well. It's not the jazz club scene though. That's what I was hoping when I found out there was an editor's cut. I was like, oh, so they cut the jazz scene, right? But they didn't. I'd still like to see a proper Spider-Man 3.1 because everything I've heard, they still didn't put back in everything that got deleted from the movie. But like the changes are very minor, I guess. But I would still love to check it out and do a video on it for you guys because you guys know I'm a very outspoken fan of Spider-Man 3. I think it's an underrated movie. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's horrible though. But yeah, so I'm definitely very intrigued to see what this thing is and if it's any better. And yeah, I hope we still get a proper Spider-Man 3.1 release though, with like all the deleted scenes or deleted and extended scenes put back into the movie. But yeah, um, thank you guys for watching this video of me just geeking out because this is something I've wanted for 10 years now. Or almost 10 years. I won't say 10 years exactly, but at least like 9, maybe 8.5 years. So basically 10 years. But so, yeah, I'm really excited to check it out. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the Spider-Man 3 editor's cut. And if you've seen it already, because it is out on digital now. And it's part of the collector set on the Blu-ray, and that is released. So there's a small chance that at least one of you has picked up the Blu-ray set and seen the editor's cut of Spider-Man 3. But if you have seen it, let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.